Care to stay a night? I'm Ashe, your librarian, and here's a little incentive to spend a night in Carroll Cove. From the very inception of this land, Carroll Cove has been the hotspot for meteor showers. The night sky tends to be illuminated by an amazing show of lights as the very heavens above come crashing down. Most of these events are uncatalogued, probably because of how often it happens, but it can all be traced back to the first meteor that formed the cove. There was one hit, however, on the outskirts of town that was a little interesting. There were reports of possibly something alive in it. Unfortunately, before I could personally get any information, Corp took the meteorite somewhere for scientific research. They might think it could be something linked to that first meteor. I say phooey, but then again, it has been 4 years since that happened, so... Anyway, before we get into the questions, just following up a question from yesterday with a little story. Back in 2019, Dave gave me this interesting photograph that he allegedly found in a box in his office belonging to the last park ranger. He believes it came from 1995 and was taken around the time of the Great Slaughter, which, if this is the same creature, confirms it ran into the woods. Naturally, I decided to stay the night at the park to see if I can get a glimpse of the creature. Unfortunately, Dave had too much to eat and got sick, so I stagged it out on my own. As I was walking in the woods, I noticed a meteorite heading south of Lover's Lane, where I managed to find this thing in the rubbish. Luckily, I managed to catch a photo before I hid for my life because, holy crap, there was a giant alien thing. Before I knew it, Corp had made it there, captured the creature, and took the meteorite. The thing is, nobody believes me despite the fact that I have these photographs. So, what do you think? You believe me, right? Anyway, on to the questions. I've heard rumors of creatures coming in and out of Corp, most of the time against their will, but that's just hearsay. Though a lot of it started after an explosion around 2020 in their facility. It was said to be caused by 2 individuals wearing green and yellow, but we don't really know. But after that day, there's been more paranormal activity, and those weird void bubble things popping around town, so who's really to say? My apologies if that was confusing. What we guess is the ghosts of our relatives? I mean, people still die here, it's just that if you were referring to the missing people, they're the only ones who aren't counted as dead, cause, well, you never know with this town. Well, it's about a 10-minute walk to the cafe from the library, so it's not that far and easy to spot if you catch it. I swear, sometimes it isn't even there. Anyway, what do you think? Let us know if there's anything you'd like to know about Carroll Cove.